Joining us now, President and CEO of the Jewish Institute for National Security of America, Michael Makovsky. Thank you, sir, for your time. The details of this 15-point plan at this point, even as the U.S. prepares to send more troops to the region, what are you monitoring? How do you interpret the status of diplomacy?
Well, I'm looking. Thanks for having me. Look, I'm looking at what the Iranians are demanding, and I'm looking at what the Americans are demanding, and I see very little overlap right now between the two sides. Now, what happens publicly and those kind of things is different than what could be happening behind closed doors. But right now, when you have the Iranians demanding basically the U.S. evacuation of U.S. bases, being able to impose like financial toll, on the Strait of Hormuz, compensation from the United States, no restrictions on its missile program, etc. It's just not serious, I think, from a U.S. perspective. And as one U.S. official was quoted somewhere in the media, the Iranian demands are ridiculous. I think the U.S. demands, obviously, from my perspective, are far more reasonable. And basically an elimination of their Iranian nuclear program, severe limits on their missile program, and so on. But the Iranians seem in no mood right now, are not capable to accept such demands. So I'm not very optimistic right now that there's going to be a deal in the next few days.
What more do we know about Iran's power structure? I mean, who's calling the shots?
That's a great question. There's a kind of a Weekend at Bernie's situation with the newly appointed supreme leader. No one knows if the guy's alive. He hasn't been heard from. They put out a cardboard poster, which seemed like a parody. So it seems like, at least what we're gathering is, I think individually, you have the Speaker of the Parliament of Iran, who seems to be having a leading role. But I think more broadly than just him, what appears to be is that it's the Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard, which is like the military force. It's not technically the military. There is a separate Iranian military, but it's essentially the security force that essentially props up the regime and also is active in their foreign activities. I would say broadly, that entity seems to be controlling things.
Yeah, it's hard to know how to interpret when there are so many different conversations and we're not privy to exactly who's in the talks. But it does feel as though a new phase could be on the horizon. Michael Makovsky, thank you, sir, for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.